the CDS view, right? So that only I will go today. So I have noted down some of things. What does it means like what does it mean like what this annotation will do if you are giving this annotation. So it will allow other tool like SE11, SE16 to access in ECC and it's in SAP GUI, SAP GUI, right? This is this annotation description I given here, and this is about catalog, compiler, compare, filter, true. Like what does it mean actually? So in this, it will decide the behavior of the sequence view, how it will do the filtration. Means if you are giving some where condition or if you are not giving where condition also, it will extract some data. And then how it will filter. So here I have not proper select queries because I have not used the inner join. When you are going with the inner join, right? At that time, I have some inner join function. Yeah, suppose here this is the inner join, correct? Inner join from BBAK or BBAP. So it is filtering if you are not putting this true, true, right? If you are putting false, then it will go in separate table, each table, and it will filter and combine the data and display in CDS. So it will reduce the performance because there will be multiple inner join in the CDS view, like up to 50, right? Maybe up to 50 it is supported. Suppose they have a 50 CDS view and they are going each CDS view and doing the filtration and displaying the data, it will take lots of time and it will do the performance issue. So that's why we are putting true to make it fast. That's all. If you are not using any inner join, then you can put false also. There is no issue. Okay. So this is not mandatory one. Here I am giving also when filtering across the association and false listing required is specific business logic. Used cases I have given because some many person after working also they confuse sometimes. That's why I'm giving why it is used. Distinct join. Distinct join means there is a different client, 50 client, 100 client, right? So in BB, suppose there is a BBAP table. In one client there is 5 records, in other client there is a 10 records. So it will if you are putting false, right, then it will go in each client and it will check and the data and it will make the filter and extract the data. So it will like reduce performance. So in CDS we have to use MANDT, because this is like this is mandatory here, but as in our system there is only one client, right? So we don't have configure, so we can use here. Because if there are if in some places they have different there are different clients, so at that scenario we have to use MANBTP here, and that one also we can use, we have to use in where condition. Yeah, so here above catalog reserve false, so here I am putting false. Okay, I will explain you this. Okay. I will let me copy this level one because this is mandatory one. And Nothing is mandatory. Yeah, I will execute it. Okay. Now I will run it. Inactive. Why it is inactive? So where is the mistakes? From the P. What is this? Why this is coming? I have not created this. Yeah, now it is getting okay. This is older code I have. Let me see why new syntax is not working. Maybe something. I will check later. So I have to explain the basic functionality. Okay. So what I will do, I'm explaining this one, preserve key, right? Above preserve key. Here I have, if I am not putting anything, right? Then by default it will take the PVLN key field. Okay. So if you will run this, you can know, right? There is a unique key in this sales order. Now, suppose you want key field as a Kunar, right? Then you can, I will write actually, maybe this copy paste is very bad. Above catalog dot reserve key. Now I'm putting reserve key as a proof. Find this error. So now I'm making material as a Yeah, so key field at the beginning. Okay. So if I will execute it, again, it's just time. I will sort key. Sort key is to display F8. See here. Okay. So this is why it is coming, because I am giving customer here. I will just remove this. So it will not make confused.
But it is just a description, huh?
This is not description, just like naming actually. Here also you can give here also. This is like I have explained all thing, whatever I am explaining, right? It is absolute now. So we have to use define view entities. Previously, they don't have this functionality. So they are not using this. They have come, CDS came with this. After the new version, they have introduced with this functionality, and they have changed the syntax also. There is lots of step by step is there. This one is for just
Okay.
naming actually. Description,
Okay.
description will come directly. So having, I will, one standard, I can, this is not description, just the naming of the field.
Okay.
Happen right here. Um, here mainly we cannot give big. There is some restriction. Small field we can give, right? So
Okay.
here we can give big field. Also here there should be no space, right? In description we can put this space, right? So this is not
Okay.
description,
Right.
just for like better naming of the field. Here they will list out the field, and they will write as a code, and they will give like 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So I will remove this also. I think so it will work. So here is in a sequence, right? It is in sequence, so it is better to look and find what are the fields is there. That's all. Nothing else like that. Here also you can see this catalog I have explained, right? This one SQL name. There is, what is the use of this? Nothing. In SE11 we can't change anything, right? You have seen yesterday. It is generated in SE11, and also in SCP GUI you have to use this one. So what is the purpose of this one? Nothing. Just they have created previously. So, but it is a mandatory one. But the new version of CDS, it is not mandatory. They have removed this. So here,
Ankur, what happens with that preserve key syntax? What does that mean?
yeah, this CH Kunar, right?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, you're asking something?
Yes, what happens with that preserve key syntax? Preserve key.
Reserved key, right?
Yes,
See, this is the preserved key, correct?
yes.
Here, if you are putting true, right? True, correct? Then you can define your own key. Own key means in VBA key, what is the key field? Do you know? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, do you know what is the key field in BBAK?
VB, no, I don't know.
Actually, here also we can open, right? I will show from here, and you will, because you people are familiar with this, right? See, yes. SE11, BBAK, right? So you can check this table. This is the key field. You can see this is the key field. BVLN, sales or sales document. BVLN is the key field. What does it means? It will allow only unique values. Correct? Do you know, right? Key field unique values mean there is a 22. There will be only 122. There will be no another 22. Correct? Now you got.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes. So if we will give preserve key as true, it will only give unique values to us.
No, 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 no. This is what? This is table. Correct?
Okay.
Yeah, this is table. What is this? Transparent table. So data is stored in transparent table, not in CDS view. Correct? CDS view
Okay.
is only to view the data, and it will extract the data from database table. Database table is BVAK. So from BVAK, it will extract the data and display in CDS view. So what is our CDS view? This is our CDS view. This CDS view will extract the data from BVAK, correct? So when this CDS view extract the data from BVAK, the key field will be this one, BVLN, correct? By default,
Okay. Okay.
by default, I'm saying. Means by default means it is false. FALS,
Then
false.
then we have to maintain whatever we want to target a field as a key, right?
Now here you can see I have putting false spelling wrong, right one. FAL. False. See here, what is the error? Okay, there is error is okay. So if you are putting false, right? I will activate it. And I am making Punar as a key field. But in BBAP table, if Babylon is the key field, then what is the output? And here. So here Kunal is like C here. This is key field? No, correct? There is a duplicate record, correct? You can see, right? These two
Yes.
for
Yes.
two similar, there is a two values, both are similar. So this is not key field. They are not capturing as a key field. So what here you can see previously I have run. Now I will run again. Okay. Now I am making this as a true. So if you are making false, right, by default, it will take this. It will not consider this key field. So no use of using key here. So when you are making it a true, you are using true, right? Now, if you are using UNARG as a key field, but UNARG is not a key field in BBAK. I will show you in BBAK. Here you can search KUNNR. See here, this is key field. No, this is not a key field. This is sold to party customer. One customer can buy many things, so it have multiple sales orders, right? So now I will execute and I will run it. F8. Let's go. So now you cannot able to see duplicate here. Here how it is getting duplicate values. Yeah, it is not supported actually. You see here you can ask me this annotation depreciated regarded as absolute. Remove it useless because this is also removed in latest CDS view. So that's why it is not in all in all version, right? It is useful actually. Here it is mentioned. We can't use this in the absolute. And this one also it is saying. Okay. So insert pseudo comment this one. Okay. Let me insert pseudo comment. अरे यार, yeah, now warning went off. Yeah, yeah, So it means only preserve key means you can define here. If I will remove this, okay. But here it is in this view, it is not working. Okay, let me not waste time actually, because this is absolute now onwards. New reviews. I will go forward. I will check later. I will mark this why it is not working. It should work actually, because I have worked previously. You can see here. Yeah, this is false. I have done actually this false. Okay. And let me go to authorization. This is like authorization to give the authorization of the CDS view who can access this CDS view. So there is, I will copy this. There is not authorization. Check. There are four field actually, four things there. Yeah, this one. So check. What does it mean? Check actually. If you are making it check right, then it will check the authorization for the CDS view. You have to provide the access to this CDS view. If you are going to use this CDS view in your program anywhere, so it will not allow to use you. So if you are putting mandatory, so like in role um, mandatory means like it is always required for the authorization. Here it will only check and give you the message in check. Okay. And mandatory means must, the access control must exist. Means without authorization, like I can explain you like this. If you are making check, right? So CDS view will be created. Okay. But there is no error in the CDS view. And if you are using the CDS view, then only you can get the authorization issue if it is not authorized to you. But mandatory means there will be no access to any uh, any runtime, like any if you are using this. So what you will do, because what happened, there are some CDS view which is not recommended to use actually. That is the main purpose of this mandatory. Means they have created the CDS view, but no one can use that. This CDS view is the internal purpose. Like internally, they are creating some consumption view, some other views. So they are restricting that CDS view to use by any outside environment or like any GUI anywhere. Like they have the internal purpose and not allowed is also same like that, but it is a technical kind of things. Technically, you have to provide the access or And this is also not recommended to use. Mostly we are using check and not required. That's all we are using in our uh, day-to-day activity, because this mandatory, not allowed, privilege only. This all only the standard CDS view they have SAP has created. But on our real-time scenarios, we are not using this mandatory, not allowed, because what is it? If you are using this mandatory and not allowed and privilege only, then there is no purpose of creating this custom CDS view. This is the main concept. Only two things we are using it, and I also never created these three things. Only theoretically, little bit I have an idea, but three of them are similar. There may be some difference. You can go through this specific value evaluated by dedicated framework. Okay, this is framework means like OData services, Fury application. So this is used for that only. Like in Fury application, they are sending some request XML format, right? In that, they will provide some value. So that keywords should be there actually. Keyword means like sales order, customer number, purchase order. That value should be given there. So based on that value, they can access. Like you are a customer of uh, some some company XYZ, right? Customer, you are purchasing something. Uh, like you are purchasing. Uh, 1 minute, I will explain like that. How can I create this scenario? There are one API, delivery, suppose delivery is good. Delivery, delivery, mobile apps. Okay, mobile apps. My battery is low. 1 minute. Yes. So delivery mobile apps, there is a driver, right? Uh, driver one, and driver two. So driver have the delivery boy, you can say. So driver having some area, right? In this area only, he can deliver the goods, correct? So depend on the area, there will be some vendor. So for that vendor only, he can deliver the apps. And for that vendor, suppose there is five vendor. Suppose 10 vendor. And here also they have 20 vendors, correct? So in SAP, there is like uh, more than 2000, 20,000 delivery, right? So all delivery, it can't be disabled, it can't be visible like this. All the deliveries will not visible to this driver mobile. Only for the specific vendor, like 10 vendor, this 10 vendor having some 100 delivery, right? Only this 100 delivery will visible to this driver, and this 50 deliver 50 delivery 50 delivery means like delivery order will visible in their mobile app for 20 vendors. So that's like, if like this, then only their mobile will like performance will good. If all delivery will display for one driver, no use, because they have a specific area to deliver. So this kind of things, like vendor is the our key field, right? Vendor is our key field. So this key field, they will pass into this API. Okay, this keyword they will pass in this API, and if they are uh, for this vendor only, by chance they are like uh, other vendor, they are suppose this driver want to access this vendor, right? Then it will give the authorization error. You have no access to uh, use these deliveries for this vendor. So for that purpose only, we are using privilege only. So these are used actually SAP CDS. Most places they are using it, but check and not required. They are mostly not required means says like not required. All person can use. Not allowed and mandatory. These are two things mostly not used. Okay, you can see here, as access control must exist. No access control has been created for the entities. Runtime error will occur when the entity is accessed by above SQL. Okay, use these entities when the access control is critical and accidentally remove the access control must be unnoticed. And here, no access is when the access control exists. It is ignored as runtime. This this will be technical. Okay, not allowed technically. Like whenever you are going to use the CDS view in your program or SAP like program, right? Then it will allow you can't use this while writing a code. And this one, technically, it will not display anything, but at the runtime, it will give the error. You have no access of the CDS. Yeah, this is the all thing. So I covered, right? And check, yeah, it is good actually. It will check and it will give the proper message, syntax warning message. This will be identical with not required only. So like this. So this is the purpose of this. Yeah, and one more thing. In some places, in some client, they are using this not 1 minute. Yeah, not allowed. In some places, they are using. If this is billing CDS view, right? Then they are using not allowed. It needs some authorization. It depend on the requirement how they can use. Custom also they can use, but mostly we have used this one. Now coming to this one is covered, right? Metadata extension. This is kind of this is like what we can say. Okay, inherited metadata. You know metadata. What is metadata? Metadata is like it will be the extension. 1 minute. It will be the framework annotation. What is the framework annotation? Framework annotation. It is a part of framework annotation. Framework annotation means like OData is a framework, right? Theory, application, this is also a framework. So CDS view have a functionality that can be used by external application, other application and frameworks. So it is if you are providing this metadata, right? Metadata, then only other application can use this. And SSC, analytical lab, EW, many are there is right? These are frameworks they can use by using this.
So this is
Yeah.
called expose CDS to SSC. This is called expose.
So you can search here metadata.
Ankur.
Yeah.
In
Tell
a
me.
simple language, it is called expose CDS view to SSC Analytics
Correct.
Cloud. Correct.
Expose. I'm thinking you are like expose some metadata is there. That's why I'm searching. There is no, yeah, it will be exposed to other applications like
Okay.
OData, SSE, electrical, yeah, that you are correct. So like this only in this metadata, this is called metadata. Okay. In metadata also we have different function. Metadata. You can see here we have used right now ignore, propagate, and annotation, right? Ignore, propagate, date, annotation. So that if you are using this, one minute, I will tell you more. I'm getting or not. Right now, I'm not getting. Get me. Come back. So here, what does it means? Like I want to explain. Like in metadata, also there are three types. No, metadata having. Yeah. So this is inheritance. Inheritance. Inheritance metadata. Metadata. If it is true, right? Then what it will do, I will use this. Then only I can know. Here I can use true, right? Now I will execute it. Okay. Now what I will do? F8. So here you are getting Kunar and Babylon, correct? Now I will make it is false. 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 Okay. Activated function F8. It is no much difference. If I will use and it is and it is okay, here we have Okay, this is absolute, right, for this entity. Okay, I will comment. Separate and match. Okay, I will remove this also and this also. Actually, whenever we use the CDS view, then only we can use this functionality. But I'm also doing trial for VBAK because I will check and it's not actually basically what happens when you are using CDS views, right? Inside the CDS view, then there will be some description here, right? Sales order I have defined in another CDS. This will inherit it. But above VBAP is not a CDS view. It is like it is table actually, but check are you it work or not. It will just it is like inherited the uh, parent CDS view. This is the main purpose of this EF8. It inherit inheritance from another CDS view. Okay, let me check document. Yeah. So false. Yeah, it is true, right? Yeah, there are um, three type of annotation. Metadata extension. This is called metadata extension. And there is direct annotation. Direct annotation means this one. I can say this is the direct annotation. Whatever you are giving, right? This is direct annotation. Like this SQL view name, field level, authorization, all direct annotation. And metadata extension, I said, expose to uh, external environment. And indirect annotation is derived or inherited. So derived and inherited means derived is okay. Derived is from data element and domain. If you are not giving the and like field description in the CDS view, right? Then it will take the uh, field name from the data element and domain. And inherited will it is like inherited will be it will take from the CDS view, like parent CDS view you have used. They have more parent CDS view we are using, right? One CDS view and then CDS view consumed by your another CDS view. Parent, you don't want to inherited the annotation of the CDS view, then you can put as a true here or false here. Now I will tell you what is the how it is. I will explain in detail here. Okay, let me take one example of standard one. Control Alt A, Control Alt N. control system. Suppose you are taking this one. Okay. So see here, element is here. Okay, let me open this. Okay. Yeah. So suppose here this CDS view is used this view, right? This is also CDS view and this is also CDS view. Now in this CDS view, these are the annotations. Correct? These are the annotations. So this annotation you don't want in your annotation, in your CDS view. Sorry, in your CDS view. Suppose you are creating one custom CDS view, and that custom CDS view you are going to use this CDS view, standard CDS view. So you don't want standard metadata of this CDS view. You don't want to inherit. Then you will put this as a false. Here you can put as a false. So it won't use. This is the concept of this. So I'm coming to here. So you can see these metadata stand for this, but this whole thing stand for this. This one I explained for metadata, not for this annotation. Metadata. So don't confuse it. This is for metadata. Now one more thing. Where is this? I have explained yesterday. Okay, so uh, I will explain. So, okay, this is all about this. Now I will go in the document because most of the things is absolute, right? And one more thing is there. I have not covered reserve and this one above catalog buffer one. I will explain this one also. Above catalog buffering. Buffering here we can put like that. And there is no such. Okay, let me switch off. Yeah, buffering is switch off, right? In table, you have seen three things: active, not allowed, switch off. Active means if you have a record like 20,000 record is there, right? So if you put active, then suppose there you have abstracted 1,000 record by using where condition, correct? So that where condition you have abstracted 1,000 record, and that will come into application layer and it will display to presentation layer. So in application layer, it will save in the cache memory. And next time, if anyone can access from buffer only, it will display here. So in SE11 also, we have the functionality for this, where it is technical settings. You can go and you can check, see here, buffer not allowed, buffer allowed, buffer activated. So whenever SAP tables created, so they have this functionality. So most of the time in SAP previous in SE11 data dictionary, they are putting buffering not allowed. Why they are putting buffering not allowed? Because there will be hell number of record in VBAK. For 3 years, maybe sales order, there is a huge record. For transaction table, then if they will put buffer, then the application layer will be very slow and very slow. Suppose I will take some master data which having less number of record, and you can see here technical settings. Here also not allowed. Means most of the tables in uh, is is like not in HANA ECC, right? So they are putting buffer not allowed only because application layer there is a limited memory. They don't want to because multiple programs and multiple places they are using this. If they have full buffer, like it will be system slowness. But it's in this HANA Studio and Eclipse, it is creating in database only, correct? So database only, and from here they are putting where condition in CDS view. Suppose there is in database there is a 20,000 record. So they will put where condition and 500 records, and these 500 records only go to application layer. So because of this, it is faster actually. Not all record it will be buffered. This is the reason is very useful. But I think so. I have to check actually. Buffered is not absolute one. I think so. 1 minute. Let me check. What are the absolute? There it is. Yeah, here is the absolute picture. Yeah, buffer is not there. Compiler is also not there in new version. New version here, right side. Old version of CDS view is here. Old version you can see. I will put here. So here you can see in older version SQL view name. In new version it is not there. Level, both places it is there. Authorization, both places it is there. Preserve key not required in new CDS view entity. Now SAP and as HANA recommends to use view entity only, not this folder. Enhancement category, right? Projection view, database view, all this thing view is there. Now in new CDS they have not such kind of view. They have only consumption view, interface view. So in that previous one, they have enhancement category. In enhancement category, they have union like this functionality. So that is also not in new CDS. Authorization client handling. See here, client handling is there in the older, but new it is not there. And session variable. Session variable, yeah, session variable is also one of things. Previously it was there. What is the syntax? Yeah, this is the session client as system. I will put dollar. Suppose here I will put dollar. Where is dollar? Session. My help is not coming. Session clients in client. Session spelling wrong or what? Session client. Okay, you can put as this, right? So if you'll activate it, okay, I have converted this view into view entity. Now again, it won't be converted. Okay, no problem. And now check what is the error. If we will got mere error, then we will explore more. Selection is on close. Okay. So here from DBAK here like this and like this. I have converted it, right? That's why I'm getting again I can't convert it. Buffer, see here it is giving state for not allowed in view entities. So I have to remove this. So now I will check. So if there is old view, right? Then also you can go here and there is some option actually convert. There it is. I have seen actually somewhere. Okay, this one I have to select, right? Sorry. Where is the convert? You can able to see. There is some conversion is there. You can convert view entity. Right now I'm not getting. Okay, leave it. Function F8. I want to display the output. We see a system client is 100. Like this system variable, you can display date, language, anything like this. Now today I will from next day I will go to the entity because and this document I will share with you. Please look in this. Okay, each point. If you have any question, right, just ask me. Okay. So this is the view, and this is the TDIC based view. Yeah, here it mentioned below annotation not required, right? Filter and preserve the client when you take this implicitly doesn't require. I have whatever I have told, I have mentioned because whatever I told, right, you will forget within 1 day, right?
Right.
So bound annotation not help supported because CDS will, right, correct? You will forget. So I have make simple note actually, not make too much this, and here I make comparison also. I have not mentioned left side folder. If you have any question, just ask me. I will tell you to update. Okay. Left side older CDS flow. I will mention like that. Then this is the comparison. Here I have mentioned no additions DDICV created. Something whatever I told, that one is mentioned. Again, same thing I have mentioned. And this one also I have explained. And this one is you have any doubt in annotation divided in 3 parts, just ask me. Right. Direct and annotation I told you. This one, direct annotation, simple annotation, metadata extension, or data services, SAC, indirect annotation, like if we inherited from the parent CDS view, it is derived and it is indirect, sorry. Indirect have 2 parts, derived and inherited. Derived, it will take from parent CDS view. Inherited, it will take from data element domain description of the field. This one, and here this one also. Object model uses type, service quality as size category and data class. I will explain this in here. See, data class is this one, master data and transparent data. Size category, you can check here how much size. If there is 1 to 120 records, then it will be 0. How much size you can allocate to this table. So like that only, it having here these functionalities. They have given how in CDS view we can give, right? That is given here. So you can type this and go and check all the description. But in new CDS view, it is not there. That's why I have told basically because in anywhere you will get right typing, then you can know this is absolute. We can't use this. This is not required. For this purpose only I am explaining, but is not used actually in new CDS view. Okay, so here I have
So,
mentioned. Yeah,
so
tell
what
me.
if we can ignore what are the point or what are the annotations in old CDS view?
Yeah, this one I have mentioned here in new CDS view. This one is new CDS view. Okay, here mention like define view entity, no additional DDIC based view created, or improve performance view activation, optimization and simplifying. This one just information. And this one is main thing, annotation not available. Name list is not supported. Name list I told you, right? Name list. Name list you remember? Like this. In new, it is
Yeah.
not supported. Like that I told,
We
right?
have a sales order and customer, right?
Yeah, that is not supported. This is name list. Okay.
Okay.
In new, it is not supported. And if you will see any places, right, you will not understand what is the name list. So I explained you how it works actually. Previously, how it is works. Now it is not there. Below annotation is not required. Compare filter. Through this one also I have explained through filter, right? If you are using inner join with multiple tables, if you are making it a false, then it will go for each table and it will filter and then do the inner join and display the data. It will take too much time and reduce the performance. So in new CDS view, their made is a default. Just extract the data in CDS view. After the extraction of the data, you can display by using filter by default. Preserve key also it is like by default. So that's why it is not working in our here because of absolute. Client handling tag implicitly doesn't work. But client handling also buffer annotation not supported. All things mentioned in one slide.
So
One
so
snap.
just 1 minute. A map catalog preserve key is true, is default. If we make if we want to change to false, it is we have to write that, right?
Yeah. Then preserve key. Yeah, this one, right?
Right. So
Yeah, so I have mentioned here, right? Key, correct?
correct.
So in older version, it is supported. In newer version, not required.
Okay.
So in older version, how it works, if you are putting false, right, then uh, then, then what happen? If you are putting false, right, then it will take this key field. If you are putting true, right? No, if you are
So
putting
true. It will take both field as a key field because VBELN is a key field in a VBAK, right?
table,
And
right?
we mention a key KUNNR, so it is also taking both field as a key field, right?
Yes, because what happened, it is not supporting, right, in practical. That's why also I also confused. Let me search actually. If it works right in system, then it is easier me actually. Now absolute, right? Here it is saying this annotation now absolute in the newer, right? So through the key field in the above match CDS TDIC. If it is false, then it will take from table. If it is true, then it will take from CDS. Now got it? Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now it makes sense. Okay. Because I can't able to show in practical, so I also don't remember right. Okay. Got it? Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Ankur,
Then,
one thing that is required very urgently is a roadmap because if a roadmap is there, we have a point that in a next batch these points are covered.
yes, sure.
So
Just
make
give
sure
me
it.
mail. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me
Saksham,
mail.
please send mail today
Okay.
for this.
Okay,
I
sure.
I will forward in that mail also.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if you mail, then like I can easily type and give you, right? Otherwise, I have to go each member and copy paste. See here, like this, I have to copy paste. And also share the link.
Okay.
Okay, I will share this document to you. Okay,
Okay.
and you can look in this. Okay, so this is whole thing I have given A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Whatever I told you, right? I have written this because I also forgot. I will also forget what I have explained. Correct.
Correct.
So That's why I have written this. Okay.
Thank you, Ankur, for the session.